All right, hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not that bad. Alright, so yesterday we didn't do any bones, we didn't do any drawing particularly. I mean, we did, but it was more like graphic than just like anything else. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Listened to a lot of metal, poppy, very good music out of that. However, the lyrics is a little bit, I don't like negative lyrics. So what I did today was I looked into some metal bands that have like actual like positive lyrics that are not just like talking about blood and despair and negative stuff. And I found this Japanese band. They're called hold on. As you would expect, it's a girl band. They are called R&B Weekly. I don't care. Nimofira. And they're really good. They're really good. I mean, to be fair, or to be honest, all metal music to me sounds the same. It's a lot of screaming, a lot of upbeat, guitar and bass and drums. And if I'm feeling a certain way, that's all I need. Like, I don't care about variety. But yeah, they're very fun. They're very good. Anyways, a bit of a messed up situation here. The file that I used to practice on got corrupted, got damaged, and I couldn't access any of it anymore. In fact, it reset Photoshop to its default settings. So I had to make the thumbnails big again. I had to import some brushes again. It's all a messed up situation, but that's okay. Today what I'm gonna do is I'm going to import Kyle's brushes again, first of all, because I need some variety. Brushes. So there's a mega back here, like I see it, but I don't believe it's that one, is it? Special. Oh yeah, it is. Perfect. Sweet. There's the ink box, there's an FX box, there's all sorts of boxes. Paint box, real oil, classic, bonus, and tech pens. Very nice. And then we have these brushes that I got from that one course, and we have our general brushes. Okay, I think we're good on the brushes here. Could not use the brush tool because no layers are selected. That's okay. Let me now get rid of all of this. Put this in here. Grab this beautiful sketch. Let us group these together. Pull this up. And yeah, I even forgot where I put the actual file. Is it this one? Yes, it's a PDF. Yes. It's very ugly, I think, but it's very experimental, very, I don't know. I think it's got its usage. I like it. Okay, this is a square. I don't know why it's a square, but that's okay. Let me just like grab this and pull it up just a little bit. There you go. Boom. All right. Now, let us see what we got here. Filming. Buroko. So last time what we did let me see. This is tracing anatomy. I've seen that one. Which which part did we get to last time? I forgot. Did I delete them? I might have. Oh wow.
Clavicles. Then we you to the smaller gluteus maximus.
Okay, that's okay. So let's see. I think we've done 3. Now this is gonna take some time. The stream didn't get copyright strike yesterday, so Poppy's music is safe. Son of a gun. Come on. What are kind of types of joints? Yes. Perfect. So we've done the 3rd. Let's do the 4th now. Come on. We might not be getting far into the course, you know, and finish it by the end of the month, but I mean, we wouldn't be able to finish it anyways. Come on, because it's a really lengthy course. So maybe we'll be ending towards, sheesh. I don't know, on the rib cage maybe, pelvis, rib cage. So let's sort of like around that realm, and you know, we can go like a month. This time we're going to experiment a lot with Photoshop. We are going to mess around with Photoshop a lot, and I can't wait, really. show bones, and then we can go back, get back next month to more of the shoulder bones, spine. There's, wow, that's insane. How many videos is there is for the spine alone, for the muscles of the torso. Intro to muscles. An intro to muscles? This is no intro, bro. While we're at it, actually, designer, let me change that. There you go. Okay. We can do what we can do. Japanese. So for Japanese audience is gonna look like this, basically. Is that what it is? Do I have, like, who watches me? Let me look into that, actually. My audience. Time? What? Top reasons from the States. That's it? Bro, give me more. People watching from the computer. Makes sense. Mobile. A few from mobile tablet. Not a lot of data to use. The future of digital art, AI, whatever. Bro, you guys can relax. Digital painting. I need to get into that. Maybe we'll learn about digital painting afterwards. Versus painting process. Real-time demos, layers, bada bing bada boom. Blending modes, adjustment layers. Wow. Very impressive. Ah, they pay for this. Let's get into it.
We've seen that this ball and socket,
I decided to see them.
we've seen that this ball and socket can move in all directions. What we haven't seen is that this clavicle can move as well. The point of the shoulder here can move up and down and a bit forward and backward. And that happens at this sternoclavicular joint, which is a saddle joint, subtle as it is, and this plate joint that if this could lift up, it would change. But they even have this thing riveted so that this scapula can't even move on the rib cage, which is not the way it is like on you. You can move it quite a bit forward and backward. So let's see what it looks like in our drawing.
Okay, let's get to this raised shoulder and do something a little differently. I decided to do the preliminary lines very light so that I'd be a better influence on you. And they're so light that you can't see them. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Now, to place these clavicles on here, I need to think of them as a structure that exists in space. And when I box up the edges, I get that, and it's foreshortened so that some planes that look long on the right look short on the left. And I do it as if the clavicles are at rest, but they aren't. So I would short on the left. And I do it as if the clavicles are at rest, but they aren't. So I would lift it up so that it would land here. That's a more accurate way than guessing. When you're attempting complex forms, it helps to break them into a few simple forms, like boxes, which is what I'm trying to do here. And now we attempt to draw some boxes that have been lifted up.
Crazy how you can
Good show, old man. Good show. The manubrium, which is the top part of the sternum, has bevels around it. And we'll look more closely at that joint in a moment. Let's define this plate joint where the acromion process is dropped. And then let's work bigger.
What the hell? What is he doing?
So we can see what I was doing in drawing two separate boxes. And including some cross contours so there's no ambiguity. Now, this sternoclavicular joint at the manubrium is, believe it or not, a saddle joint. It is so subtle and so difficult to discern as a saddle joint that to do this exercise you have to artificialize it as I'm doing here. But there is the idea. Concave and convex puzzle pieces. Now let's place the ball where the socket would be. And let's put the arm in a different position. For the fun of it, let's put it so that it's coming toward us right there. And let's rotate the position of the epicondyles. And this time I'm going to draw of the epicondyles. Ooh, it's just so nice to see an occasional line that works, goes down gracefully. Epicondyles on there, medial epicondyle sticking out a little more, cross contour to show that it's coming toward us. Now I'm drawing an arc, trying to find the ellipse of how that would swing. Went a little long there, Marshall, a little long there. He can't hear me. He's locked back in the past. Too late, can't see it. I apologize that the artist is blind, but he used to have a remarkable head of hair. That still works. And now we're placing the radius in a demi-prone to prone position.
Wow.
To hold the hand. Good. Let's clean it up.
What the hell? Come on now. That's... Okay, that was really good. Let's give it a shot. Obviously, now we don't have it. Ah, man. Okay, so I have to go to Proco's website. Proco, and that's me. Of course. There we go. Anatomy of the human body. Downloads. Come on. I should be able to download it, right? Ugh. Shush. Oh, it's not this one. It's no, I took a screenshot out of I think, wait, let me check. Joints.
The bot part there. There's go. We'll
There you
have
go.
you understand how
Alright, let's mask this out. And yeah, let's draw some boxes. So what he did essentially is he focused on those parts really.
The past used to have position.
Right. He put it in a different position, something I don't think. It's okay. flat texture. Oh, I love this brush. I'm in love with this brush now. Whoops. So smooth. So forgiving. Okay. Let's just think of these in terms of boxes. Let's just do as he did. Give it the head first. All right. Are we sure the flow is back to normal? Because I'm being very light on this one. Like, it's very light. Maybe I should even go even less with the points. Right, I think I'm gonna go with a good 10. Alright. Right, so this is our sternum. This is something like this. Are we sure this is our brush? It's behaving in a different manner. But I'm pretty sure it is. Sure. I need sharp lines though, like low key. Easy sharp lines, that is. Chalk. Circle shape. Freaking pencil. Alright, a pencil will work. Yeah, I think a pencil will work. Now here we have, let's see, we have a box. Just like this. Okay, let's draw like all the faces first. Something like this. And then it goes here and another box and another box, right? And so we have this first box right here, the second and the third, right? And then this is basically like in a 2-point perspective, so it's okay. Right. And then we have this little box right here that goes like this. It's very tricky. And then it ends here. And then it continues down like here. And honestly, it's very tough because it's very small. It goes like sort of like this. I can't wrap my head around how it moves without, I think like this. I think that's the best way to just like describe it. And then of course, out here we have our, not the clavicle, what is it called? Not the sternum, is it the clavicle? Dude, I'm still struggling with the names. The scapula, yes. The clavicle is this part. Right, of course, this is also in terms of faces. There's the face right here, and this goes like here. Right? And then we have this in here. Right, we're gonna do this. That got a little messy, but just because it's small. And then we have this ball right here. This ball, I'm going to divide it into, well, I wouldn't say, yeah, we can divide it. Right? And it's something like this. And so what we have right now is this separate part that can go down here, and from this part, which kind of like overlaps it, right, we need to show that overlap. It goes in here. One thing I noticed about this, the humorous, yes, I didn't go back to my notes for this one, is that it's kind of forgiving when it comes to just like how to draw it, because it's very, the line is wobbly as it is, right? And so it's not a perfect line, and that works for me, right? This is a more simplified way to describe it. So let's do this. It goes out, right? Cross contours, boom. Yeah, let's draw the other part of the clavicle. I've been actually kind of like stopping myself from thinking in terms of boxes. Scared, to be honest, of it, because it does feel a little bit scary, you know. What if I mess it up? I say to myself. But no, this is good. This is good. 2-point perspective. Same thing. There you go. Want to do like the whole other part? Sure, let's do it. This box right here as well, almost facing it. So this one right here, and then just like we did with the other parts, it's gonna do like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it, as like just Right, and then this one sort of like goes, it's a bit like this thumb looking shape, bro. I hate it, to be honest. I don't like it. It hides stuff, and it's really difficult to draw. maybe let's not go that far. Let's stop here. It's actually like in the shape of a teardrop. It's not a perfect oval. This one, yeah. And then for the hell of it, let's draw some like cross contours. There you go. There you go. Nice. Let's do cross contours for the other one because it's getting jealous. Even scapulas, boys, they do get jealous. Right, and then same thing. This is a concave part. Concave, right? Concave is the so like the socket, and convex. Okay, so do this and get this right here, and then this one overlaps, and this one gets out, and then down you go, and then this one comes here. Down you go. Dude, I need to decide on a single brush to use because this is not working for me. So let's do that, and then we have a little bit of this, and let us do the same thing towards the end of the humerus, which is this part. Cross contour, boom, there you go. Let us actually try to do the rib cage properly with the brush that we picked. Oh. Right, it's almost like a tie. This what is it called? This is called not the humerus, not the clavicle, the sternum. Yes. Yo, Jane, what is up? If it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up. Oh, God bless. God bless freaking, what's it called? Kodak Black. If it's up, then it's up. This brush is getting watery for some reason. Like it's giving me like it's a water brush sort of, even though it says like pencil. You ain't doing regular backups of your files? No, I'm not doing that. Maybe I'm learning it the hard way though. I lost the goddamn thing. It never happened, actually. I didn't know I need to do it. And there's I looked up and there's ways you can retrieve your file. It's just that it happens in a very unfortunate way. But yeah, basically I have no trace of it whatsoever. It's gone. The only place it exists right now, it's on the streams and nowhere else. There you go. Just 3 ribs. I guess 6 ribs. Stop paying for Midjourney and pay for a backup cloud. Sure. Here you go, that's it. Boom, boom. Well, I'm not going into that. There you go. This is no. Let's not make. Yeah. I guess that's okay. I don't like the neck over here, so maybe let's just give it, yeah. And I don't know, just do that. It feels very thin, even for a skeleton. And I guess there's like this rib over here, so it does help give it the look of, like, you know. There you go. We can make them thicker, but it's just, I think it's gonna mess up the whole thing, and there's no need really. We just like did the shape, so that's okay. Alright, I love the texture that the other brush gave. However, drive, draw, box, mega, which one you're picking? You know, local. Local is better. Alright, that was fun. That was fun. Man, I feel a bit, you know, scared, sort of these sort of like very intricate, very detailed, boxy shapes. I wouldn't even thinking of them in terms of boxes isn't the first thing that comes to my head, to be completely honest. But actually doing it, it's kind of a relief, and I don't hate it. All right. I think we can call it a day. This was great. This has been great. I've actually done an illustration on paper, you know, pencil and paper, and yeah, I forgot to take a picture of it. I thought I was going to you know, have it as a community post. But yeah, local. Oh, I think it doesn't translate to English, does it? Local, as in, like, you know, keeping it on my computer, on my server, right? Not just like in the cloud. Alright, I think we're good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Jane backseat. Hey, keep backseating. Appreciate you. Alright. Peace.